again because of my health issues you already know about. This video I wanted to do since I came back from Milan, from Esxence, because I want to talk to you about some brands I've discovered there, and I had to do it some time ago, but I made the one on the date, and then my health issues prevented me from appearing on a live situation. Just now I feel comfortable enough to do. Then I've seen that Clemence has put a video on YouTube about the fragrance, the brands she discovered on Esxence, and that reminded me I have to do that as well. So let's start with some Italian brands. Let's celebrate my country because I rarely do so. The first is Sicilia. Sicilia means Sicily in ancient language, and they have 5 or 6 fragrances, 6 fragrances, and they are all about Sicily, about Sicilian legends, Sicilian myths, mythology. And the first is this is called Atma. Atma is you see it's a red one. This is about the Etna volcano, and this aims to recreate the smell of a lava eruption, less the sulfur part. It's earthy, it's smoky, it's very metallic, and probably it's the smell of the lava cooling down when it starts to become obsidian, the rock. This is very good, but I save it for cooler weather. The second one is this green one, is called Trischelli, and this is about wine, grapes. It's very green. It's very green experience. It's lighter than Atma, and it's more suitable, I think, for spring, not for scorching hot climate like we have now. And this is a trend you will see in these Italian brands. They are all very complex, pretty heavy. The second one is Cor Eterno. Cor Eterno is a brand from Rome, from Italy, and I was lucky enough in Esxence to have a chat with one of the owner of the brand, Francilla. She has been very kind, very patient. She explained me everything about the brand, about their philosophy. She made me test every fragrance, and she gave me samples of every fragrance. This is high quality, really high quality elements, ingredients, very natural smelling, and they are all pretty complex, pretty heavy fragrances. In fact, I'm saving them for the upcoming fall and winter. The only exception is this one. It's Yerba Nera, which has a cannabis note, but it's it's more than that. It's you don't smell like it doesn't smell like weed at all. It's a little fresher. I can see using it in spring, early summer, early fall. This is very good, and they are all unisex. Some are like Rose and Me or Catharsis are more feminine leaning maybe. And this is one I can see myself using a lot this coming winter. This is Punk Motel. This is very good, but heavy and complex. Then we are not done with Italy. We have last one. This brand is called Naso di Razza. It's again from Rome. I have this one. It's called Dan White, which is a heavy patchouli fragrance, slightly medicinal in the beginning, but turns down to a more chocolatey patchouli, not, but with no sweetness whatsoever. I think this is very much in the vein of reminiscence patchouli or Jovoy psychedelic, but I think this is much better. This is more up my alley because of the slightly medicinal feel you have in the beginning, not as much as the Todor's Cautinis 1989 I have already spoken about. And this is a great fragrance. They also have a citrusy fresher one called Giuseppe. That's very, very good, but still a little too complex, a little too heavy for 100 Fahrenheit weather we have now. Then we have a Polish brand, Boho Boko, or Boho Boko. I'm sorry if I butchered the name. These fragrances are a little simpler made, but with unusual matches and very high quality ingredients and very creative matching. I have, for example, eucalyptus and patchouli. Eucalyptus and patchouli aren't two notes that you usually find together in a fragrance, but they work. They work really, really well. And the other one is red wine and brown sugar. This is something I don't usually gravitate towards, especially sugar, but it works well. It's not overly sweet. It's not the wine part takes the most. It's more in the spotlight without being too alcoholic, too boozy. It's really smooth. It's oh, hi Rudy. It's really smooth. It's really nice. Then we have a brand which is pretty hyped, pretty famous and talked about. It's Paris Monte Carlo, and they are really doing great things with citruses. They are, for example, the Neroli Mediterranean. Unfortunately, they don't have any more samples. That was an incredible fragrance. One of the best Neroli fragrances I've come across. I have here Vetiver Java. You know, I love vetiver. I couldn't do without it. Tuberose Absolute. This is feminine. I think I'll give this to my daughter. And this is really great. This is Santal du Pacifique, and this is an incredible sandalwood. It's similar in a way to l'orchestre Piano Santal, which Clemence made me test in Milan. It's really great, really creamy, and this is similar. I mean, it's very creamy, not really sweet, but it's one of the best sandalwood notes I ever came across. Then we have this one is one of my favorite. It's Ibra 50-100. This is called 50-100 because these are the millimeters that this fragrance is supposed to keep people away from you. This is very much up my alley. This is animalic, and as you see, as I open the lid, this is what you have. And this I've been gifted the full bottle by the owner of the brand, which is a Dutch guy, very nice. He also spoke Italian because he used to live in Tuscany. And they have various offerings, all really good. I remember a great fougere, but this is really one of the most animalic scents I remember. This is heavier than Lapidus Purom. This is heavier than Kouros, even vintage Kouros. Oh, this is really something I will get a lot of use to. This is guaranteed to keep people away from you. Great. Then, one of the best surprises. I mean, it's not a surprise. I knew the brand. I knew the name. They are very much talk about on the internet. This is Hiram Green. Hiram Green is a British guy. He lives in the Netherlands now, if I remember correctly, and he's very down to earth, very nice, and these fragrances are very natural smelling, very natural ingredients. I have Arcadia, is the new one. It's a very green experience. Vetiver, of course. I couldn't go away without the vetiver. This is very good vetiver, very earthy, very green. And probably my favorite from the brand, Hyde. Hyde is extremely smoky, extremely dark and smoky experience. It reminds me a lot of Atelier des Ors, Bois-Sicard. These are the fragrances I like the most in winter. Oh my God. This is so heavily smoky, no trace of sweetness whatsoever. This is a great brand. This is a great brand. I will sample all the other better than I did just a sniff in the expo. But there are also the other fragrances are very good. Arbolé and the rest. So we are on with the last one. I think is not really a better quality, because they are all extremely high quality, but this is the brand that is most up my alley. This is Gravel. This is American Dream. Is an old American brand from the 50s. That is now, I think, German owned, and they have a limited number of fragrances, but they are all done in a very traditional way. This, for example, American. You can see the characteristics that you have actual gravel into a bottle. This is very much in the cap. The cap is really this very much in the vein of vintage or sauvage. So good. It's so good. Oh, hi Marco. This is really one of the most similar things to vintage or sauvage I came across. It's incredible. But also the other offerings are very much in a traditional style. The presentation also is very, very good. They have their cologne is very traditional. It's the one they kept from the original brand from 1957, I think. These are all new ones, but they are really a great brand. And they offer, I've seen on the website, they offer a great sample set, because you have 2 samples, 2 millimeters samples from every fragrance for about 25 euros. So you have no excuse, you can try them all. So this was the roundup of the new discoveries. I haven't talked about brands I have already talked about, like Anatole Le Breton, Hi Dominic, or Jovoy, or other brands that were there, like Milan Fragrante. I have already talked about, and I already featured on my channel. So, hope you have liked the video. Hope you have found some inspiration for something new. Hi Dan, hope you're good. See you tonight. And I will link the video by Clemence here in the caption. The video inspired me to do this, that reminded me to do this roundup, and of course I also have other brands I bought or I received something in Esxence, but I have already talked about Olfactive Studio, Jacques Fat, or L'Orchestre Parfum. So I will talk about everything in a separate videos and separate posts. Yeah. So this is all for today. Hope you liked the video and found some inspiration. Hi Yankee Beauty, and that's all. So, bye everybody. See you next time.